is up, guys? I'm back with another video. So today's video is all about HIIT. If you don't know what HIIT is, it stands for high intensity interval training, and it is the type of cardio that I like to personally implement into my workouts. And I can pretty much tell you why by asking you one question. How many of you want to go run 20 miles right now? I'm waiting. So unfortunately, I was not blessed with loving cardio. I wish I was. I wish that every day I woke up and I was like, I think I'll run 20 miles today. But I wasn't. So instead, I resort to HIIT, high intensity interval training. So if you don't know what HIIT is, it is a way to get your cardio in a short period of time and burn lots and lots of calories. So unfortunately, it is absolutely impossible to gain muscle and lose weight at the exact same time, or I should say lose fat. Because in order to lose fat, you have to be at a calorie deficit, meaning that you have to be burning more calories than you're taking in. And in order to gain muscle, you have to be at a calorie surplus, meaning that you need to be taking in more calories than you are actually burning in order for your body to turn those calories into muscle. So the way that I like to attempt to counteract this, because I want to gain muscle and not lose the muscle that I have, but I also want to lose fat and tone up for the summer because we're trying to get that hot summer bikini vibe. So I do HIIT. And not only is it awesome for burning fat and, still getting to use weights and use body weight and attempt to build muscle and keep the muscle that you have, but it's also great for those of you who are busy. So unfortunately, we all don't have the luxury of waking up in the morning and say, the only thing that I have to do today is work out. We don't get to live that dream. Wish I did, but I don't. So I am actually a full-time student. I have 2 jobs, trying to get the time in to go to the gym, get my lifting in, get my cardio session in, cooking your healthy meals, staying on top of your diet, and just living life. Like, we don't just have time to, go run 20 miles or spend 3 hours on cardio. So we do HIIT. Okay, like I said, it stands for high intensity interval training. So the high intensity part, you're going to be doing an exercise at a high intensity. You're going to be going and giving all you have, and then you get a break. So the interval training part is you're going for a certain period of time, and then you get a little bit of a rest break. And then you do it again, and again, and again. Because we're trying to burn fat here. We're giving it all we got. It's a short amount of time. I promise you can do it. It's going to seem really hard, but I have actually fallen in love with it because, like I said, you knock it out, you get it over with, you're done, you feel accomplished, you feel great, you're like, yeah, I'm burning fat. And after you do it, your body actually continues to burn fat because while you're doing HIIT, you're just confusing the hell out of your body. Because in order to burn fat, you have to get your heart rate up to a certain point, and it has to stay there for a certain period of time in order for you to burn fat. So when you go run a mile, you might actually not burn as much fat as you feel like you're doing when you're running that mile because your heart rate is slowly, steadily getting higher and getting higher, and it doesn't stay at a high rate for a long period of time. To whereas when you're doing HIIT interval training, you are spiking your heart rate up, you're getting it up really fast, getting it up high, and then all of a sudden you're taking a rest break. So your heart rate slowly starts to go back down, and then you start doing your interval again of your high intensity training, and it starts going back up, back up, back up. I have fallen in love with HIIT. I think it is a great way to get your cardio in. It's fast, it's effective, it's quick. You get it done, you get it over with, and I personally have seen results, and I think you guys will too. So after I get done rambling here, there will be a HIIT workout video after this, and it's just a little circuit that I put together. You guys can try it out. Let me know how you like it. Hope you love it. Hope you don't hate me too much because it did kick my butt. But again, I find HIIT training to be the most effective, and I love it. So let's get into the video. So now we are into the workout, and I started off with sprints on the treadmill. So I set the treadmill to 10 miles per hour, and I kept it on the whole entire time. So I'm doing 30 seconds worth of a sprint, and then I will rest for 30 seconds. And during that rest, I will do squats, I will do calf raises, or towards the end of it, if it gets too hard to do something in between, then I will just stand on the sides like that and rest. And these get so difficult. I'm pretty sure I did 12 of these. So 12 30-second sprints at 10 miles per hour. And then after you sprint for 30 seconds, you get to rest for 30 seconds. And then you do the same exact thing again. So after I did these sprints on the treadmill, I went into my HIIT circuit. And as you can see here, I'm just doing these stair toe taps. And if you don't have stairs in your gym, you can, stack 2 weights on top of each other and tap your toes on that. But here I'm doing 30 seconds on and 15 seconds of rest. So I did 30 seconds for the toe taps on the stairs, and now I get 15 seconds of rest before I go into these box jumps with a squat. So if this is too difficult for you, you can just do normal box jumps and leave out the squat. But I jump up onto the box and then go down into a squat and jump back down. And if your gym doesn't have a box, you can do these on a bench or anything else that your gym may have available to you. So 15 seconds break, and then I start again for 30 seconds, and now I'm doing jumping lunges. And this is where I started struggling. This was so difficult, you guys. So 30 seconds worth of jumping lunges, and then I really honestly, when I do these, have to tell myself, like, okay, you get a 15-second break after this. You get a break after this, just give it all you got. So these were meant to be jumping squats, and I would go down off the platform and jump back up on top. But at this point, you guys, I was dying. I've done 3 sets of these with 30 seconds on and 15 seconds off. So I just had to come to the side and do jumping squats without the step in between. And for the last exercise in the circuit of the burnout, I'm doing this rope exercise. And you really want to focus on staying low and trying to feel the burn in your legs. I typically do my HIIT workouts on arm days because if not, like, this burns my legs. So if I try to do this on a leg day, I would not even be able to walk. Considering being able to walk, you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. But I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video.